Hello there, and welcome to the War Factory for today, January the 26th. We're coming at you old school. And when I say old school, I mean basically no smooka. That's right, no smoking, no Zookas. I gave up on smoking. I'm done. I quit. I'm out. Done. Alright, no, not really. I couldn't give up smoking. Not tobacco. Don't smoke tobacco. Kids, be smart, make good choices. I don't know. No, smoking my Zookas. It's totally a must. So, the first attack, obviously all GBE for 1.5 Doom Cannons because, well, Doom Cannons will do bad things to our tanks. And I'm doing this the lazy way. Honestly, I could have probably taken down the one Doom Cannon, landed my troops, and then made it through and, you know, kind of skirted around the edge of the range, taking out boxes and machine guns and stuff, and then flared up into the corner and come back down and taken out all the stuff. But I was like, you know what? I am way too lazy for all that. If I'm rolling through with the tanks, I am rolling through with the tanks. So, rolling through with the tanks is what I did. I took out the GBE attack, and then I obviously finished off the last of the Doom Cannon, and then moved in with the tanks. It's okay. That's what they're there for. Tank attack, pretty easy. Go left-hand side, kill all the shield generators, kill all of the machine guns, and see how far in you can push. Not a lot to go over and try to cover and talk about there, which is fantastic because honestly, in between the first attack and the second attack of the War Factory today, I was also going through and just clearing up some NPC bases because I had tanks, and I was like, alright, well, I might as well clear out some NPC bases so that, you know, I can get my chest, because the timing was just right, and I was like, alright, cool. Fun. Yeah. Let's do this. So I went through and was clearing them out, but because I have the sound on, which normally is being piped through the computer, I had unplugged it because I had moved to a different part of the house and was like, alright, I want to do my things here, and then I don't have to be plugged in and yada yada. But because of that, my sound was on, and I actually got to hear the tanks for kind of the first time, I guess. I didn't realize they made, like, you know, creaky metal noises and, like, the booms, and then, like, the mortars. I was hearing mortars firing, and I was like, holy smokes! Because normally when I'm recording, I'm piping the sound into a file so I don't get to hear it then, but when I'm playing not connected to the computer, I'm normally playing somewhere where I don't want the sound alerting people around me that I'm playing a game. So I play normally Boom Beach with sound off, and I don't get to hear things, which, like, when I started hearing stuff, I was like, whoa, something serious is happening. What's happening? Oh my goodness. And then I was like, oh no, that's a mortar firing. Oh, well, okay, I'm not worried about that. Timeout. I'll get back to that in a moment. As you saw there, I blew up all of the shock launchers, mostly because I wanted to blow up all the shock launchers, and I had a couple hundred GBE, so I figured, hey, why not, right? Also, I'm kind of letting my tanks spread out a bit, just because I wanted to clear out some of the boxes and everything, but the big part is I wanted to take out some sniper towers and rocket launchers and flamethrowers, whatever I could get away with in the back there, because I didn't realize how far I would get using the tanks. So I was kind of pushing to try and get as far as possible in case I needed to do like an AZ to finish it off or whatever, because, you know, I didn't know what was happening. So I figured I'd give it a shot. And then obviously, like, as they went around the top there and they were clearing things out, I was like, oh wow, I gotta go a little further. I was not paying attention to the time, and I actually run out of time here because I'm like, whatever. Had I been paying attention and actually thought about it, I probably would have either pulled back a little more to avoid any losses at all, which would be very easy to do with this War Factory. Like, pulling this War Factory off with 0 troop loss not a problem at all, especially if you're willing to use a little bit of the extra GBE attacks and stuff. Anyways, with the second attack, I was doing the attacks that I was talking about earlier with the sound and the whatnot, in between the first attack and the second attack, and while I was doing those, one round of tanks, I guess, came up, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to wait for the rest of the troops. So I'm not even bothering to attack with full troops on the second attack, because it's in the bag. I got this. This is happening. It is what it is. Now, I did leave a boom mine rather up at the top there. I artilleried it. Make sure if you leave any boom mines up there, you clear them out, because bad things will happen. And then let your tanks kind of swoop around that corner and come down. They're going to hit the sniper towers, the lasers, the rocket launchers, all the things, and clear them all out, which is fantastic, because that's what you want them to do. Now, back to my sound. So I was running around listening to the sound and everything, and I was like, oh man, I almost feel like I've been missing out on part of Boom Beach because of the lack of sound. So I don't know, like this Friday when I do the live stream, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to figure something out for sound to make this happen, just because it'd be fun. And you know, especially with how crazy the speed serum sounds and other special things, like I don't even know what this taunt tower is gonna sound like. I'm very excited to find out. I can't wait to see how my troops react to it and stuff. I'm kind of stoked. So, 4 p.m. Eastern on Friday, gonna start with the crab and just see how far through I can make it. I don't know if it'll be good or bad or otherwise, but for what it's worth, I'll probably make a few fart jokes. And you'll get to see probably at least the first. I'm aiming for 25. I want 25 levels of the crab in the live stream with no failures. That's my goal. I know around 20 they get a little tough, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, guys, this is a nice, easy win. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.